Yo, what's up, guys? Well, I didn't think I'd be making this video, guys, but as you guys can see by the title, Milan have signed Maximiliano Allegri to return to the club, guys, after 11-year absence, signing a 2-year deal with an option for another year, guys, at 5 million euros per year, plus bonuses, guys. Now, guys, what can we say about this hire? Not only am I surprised about this hire, I didn't think this hire would actually happen, because just only a few days ago, guys, if you guys watched my Iglitade video, I had stated that it was pretty destined that Antonio Conte was going to leave Napoli, it seemed, and that Max Allegri was going to be replacing him at Napoli, guys. But now it seems like Conte will be staying at Napoli, guys, after having meetings with De Laurentiis, and Max Allegri has decided to come back to Milan, guys, after 11 years since leaving the club last in 2014, guys. And guys, listen, it's a good hire. I think it's the right hire, and it's the necessary hire. Guys. Because out of all the options out there, guys, for me, Allegri brings the most pedigree. He brings experience, and the most important thing, guys, he brings results, guys. This guy has won 14 titles to his name. He's won 6 Scudetti, obviously 1 at Milan, winning 5 straight at Juventus, guys. He's won 5 Coppa Italia, 3 Super Cups, been to a finalist in the Champions League twice, guys, losing to Real Madrid and Barcelona. So this guy here, guys, obviously we know what he's done in the past for Milan, of course, winning the title, like I mentioned, in 2011. But he has what it takes, guys, to bring Milan back to where they belong, obviously at the top of Serie A. We know he's a solid defensive manager. Now, I know a lot of people are concerned about, he doesn't have a great style of play. It's very boring at times. But, guys, let's be honest here. We finished 8th this year. We need results. And that's the most important thing, is getting 3 points every game, guys, and finding ways to win games. I really don't give a shit if Milan win games 1-0 or 2-1, as long as they get the 3 points. That is the most vital thing, guys. And listen, guys, Allegri accumulates the most points on average, guys, per game, other than Antonio Conte. Conte averages 4 points per game. Allegri averages 2 points per game, guys. So Allegri's just behind Conte. This is in a 70-game span, guys. So he is one of the best coaches in Serie A, guys. One of the best coaches, one of the best Italian coaches, guys, by far. And I think he is the right manager to steer Milan right in the right direction, guys, because we all saw how Milan struggled this year defensively, and that was one of Milan's biggest issues, guys, was defending. And we know for sure that Allegri will 100% have a way more defensive team, way more solid defensively structured-wise, guys. Milan's midfield is going to be probably way more compact, probably more suited for counterattacks. Now, guys, when you got a guy like Rafa Leao who is deadly on counterattacks, and that is one thing that Max Allegri reiterated, guys, when he decided to come back to Milan, was that Rafa Leao needs to stay at AC Milan. And I totally agree, guys, that Leao is a key central figure to this club, guys. He's the most important player for this project. Allegri said that. Totti said that as well, guys, in his interview, of course. So these guys have reiterated that Rafa is a key part of this team, guys, and I totally agree with that. And we all know, with a manager like Allegri, who's a world-class manager, guys, who can get the best out of his players, will find a way to get the best out of Leao, in my opinion. And I think he'll do the same for guys like Pulisic, Santiago Jimenez. Hopefully, Theo Hernandez decides to stay. They're going to have to probably talk to him about maybe extending if Allegri decides he wants to keep him. There's also talk of Tade wanting to extend Maignan, guys. And that's another thing, guys, I have to mention. A lot of credit to Iglitade, guys. This guy has been in charge for literally 2.5 bloody days. And he is able to get Max Allegri done like that, guys. Well done by Iglitade, guys. Finally, Milan have got themselves a competent sporting director. Somebody knows how to do the bloody job. And for this guy here to get Allegri done within a couple days of getting the Milan sporting director job is spectacular work. Apparently had a secret 3-hour meeting the other day. So that was big for him to get ahead of the race of Napoli, guys. He also stated in his interview that Milan's got to be at the top of Serie A. Results is the most important thing. He also stated he has family members who are massive Milanista. So Iglitade knows what it takes to get Milan back to where it is, guys. He knows that this club here should not be in 8th place, and he has already shown it by giving Maignan and offering him an extension, stating Leao is unsellable, also telling Roma to take a hike for not offering what they wanted for Alexis Salamakers. It seems like Salamakers is going to be returning to Milan, guys, after good stints at Bologna and Roma the last few years. So getting Salamakers back, I think he'll thrive under Allegri, especially with Allegri, guys. He's very flexible tactically. Allegri could play a 3-5-2. He could play a 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1. Many different suitable formation, guys, for this Milan team, guys. We'll have to see who he starts, what players he wants to bring in, which players suit the characteristics of his style of play. Those are a lot of questions that need to be answered, of course, guys. But I think this is the right hire, guys, by AC Milan to bring in a manager who knows how to play in Serie A. No more of these experiments with guys like, obviously, Conceição and Fonseca. It's just embarrassing, to say the least, guys. And it took Milan's management a lot longer than it did Tade to get Allegri, guys. We remember Fonseca didn't come in until July. Milan didn't come to an agreement with the man until like midway through June, I think it was. I'm pretty sure. So Milan's management did a horrible job last year. Tade did the right thing, getting the manager in quickly. Now Milan can plan for the transfer window, guys. Decide what they can do in the market, who to sell, who to bring in. Now that Allegri has signed the contract, guys. So really positive things to see Milan get their manager done quickly. Swoop in after Napoli decided to keep Conte. Obviously, Conte not leaving the club. Obviously, after winning a title, it makes sense for him not to leave the club, of course. But now the question is, guys, what does Milan do from here now when it comes to acquiring players? How Allegri's going to play, of course. That will be the biggest question mark, guys. But I think that Allegri coming in, guys, is something that this club needed, guys. They needed stability. Obviously, we've seen what's been going on the last few years. Of course, Pioli was really good for 5 years, and obviously the last year of his Milan tenure was not really good, of course. And then we obviously endured this disastrous season, of course, guys. And I think Allegri will right the ship, guys. Will find a way to get this team in the right direction. I think Milan, I can probably confidently say that Milan can probably finish in top 4 this year, guys, coming up in the 25-26 season. If he gets the players he wants and the team adjust to his style of play, guys. That's going to be another key thing, is this style of play, guys. Will the players be able to adjust to it, a more defensive-minded style? And I don't mind that it's more defensive, guys. Like I said, I know a lot of people are complaining about it being boring, but we need results, like I mentioned, guys. That is the most important thing right now, is Milan getting back to top 4, competing for the title, getting back to Champions League. Obviously, playing once a week is a key factor, guys. The fact that Allegri has decided to come without any European football is absolutely massive, that you can still get a manager of his quality coming into the team, guys. And listen, he's had some good stints at Juventus, of course, 2 different stints at Juve. Like I said, 5 straight titles, guys. You know, he's gotten them deep into Europe. Like I said, 2 finals in the Champions League. He did really good things at Milan in his first tenure, guys. You know, obviously winning the Scudetto, like I mentioned. And then another thing I've been hearing about him is that, he destroys young players. So guys like Camarda and Liberali are not going to thrive under him. Well, I think that's not true, guys, because remember when he came to Milan, his first stint, we had a guy like Pato who was young. Pato thrived under him. We all remember what Pato was like. The guy was a lightning bolt, for Christ's sakes. He had pace, he had power, he could score. Allegri did a really good job with Pato in his stint at Milan. And then don't forget, Juventus, guys, what he did for Paul Pogba. You guys remember what Paul Pogba was like? He was an absolute demon before Juventus sold him for 120 million back to Man United. So Allegri can get young players to play well, guys. I think he will be able to get guys like Liberali maybe to play. You know, maybe Camarda. He'll probably go on loan, Camarda, but who knows, guys. But I think Allegri can get the best out of young talent. I think he can get the best out of our veteran players. Guys, the question will be who's going to be staying. Obviously, there's a lot of questions regarding Reinders still in Man City. Man City want to get a deal done by June 10th before the Club World Cup happens. So a lot's going to happen, guys, regarding Milan and transfers. Well done by them to get their coach in right now, guys, before it even hits June. That is absolutely massive for planning for next season, guys, after what we've endured this season. I think Milan's management made the right move hiring this man. Obviously, you know, they wanted Italiano, decided to stay at Bologna, guys. There was obviously some other options like Maurizio Sarri, Roberto Mancini Palladino has left Fiorentina, guys. So a lot of managers are available, but I think Allegri was the best option out of the bunch, guys. Gives you the most certainty on top of it, guys. I think it was the right move by management. And the best part of it all is, guys, Juventus get left with nothing. It's beautiful to see. Juventus were banking on Conte leaving Napoli, Allegri going to Napoli to replace Conte, and then Juventus were going to take Conte back, and now Conte has decided to stay at Napoli. Milan take Allegri, and now Juventus are like, who are we going to hire? That's the best thing about it, guys, and the funniest thing to see it, guys. And another thing I'm excited for is to hear Allegri on the sideline screaming, ah! You guys, if you guys hear Allegri on the sidelines, you will be able to catch him on a hot mic a couple times, screaming his head off. God, I can't wait to hear this man start barking out orders again. It's going to be funny as hell. It might be frustrating at times to see, but if he finds a way to get results from Milan, guys, I have absolutely no complaints in regards to Milan hiring this manager, guys. But there's a lot ahead of this club, guys. A lot to be seen regarding this club. What are they going to do with the transfer window, guys? Who are they going to sell? Who are they going to bring in? What does Allegri want to do, guys, when it comes to formations? And tactically, everything else is a big question mark. But great job by Allegri to get the job done immediately. Well done by him to start moving quickly with players, contracts, selling guys, maybe keeping guys. Really good job by him so far. Milan got to keep going, guys. They cannot stop. Continue to be active. Continue to be ahead of other teams, guys. Do not be complacent. Do not fall behind when it comes to targets and everything else. And then we'll see what happens, guys, because once a week at Serie A, there's going to be a lot of players to get sold because you're not going to need as big as a squad as you've had when you play in European football, guys. So that's going to be interesting to see as well. Who's he going to want to keep and who's he going to want to get rid of, guys. But, guys, good job by Milan today to act diligently, get the job done, swooping quickly to get Allegri before anybody else does. Really solid job by them. Give the management a little bit of credit, but mostly Allegri. Forget the other three schmucks. They just have to do formalities and get the contract signed. But Tade did most of the heavy lifting. Well job by him to be aggressive and get the man that he wanted the minute he signed for AC Milan, guys. And now we'll see what happens in the transfer window, guys. But, guys, that's it for this video today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, as always, guys. Remember, if you did not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.